So I've identified three golden nuggets, three golden nuggets that will have changed my coaching and will definitely change your communication skills. So the first one was taught by me actually by Patsy Rodenberg. She's a guru of communication and language and the arts, really, quite frankly. And definitely check her literature out, Patsy Rodenberg. Anyway, so she taught me that you can fill the space of the room with your breath. This sounds a little bit crazy, and I want you to embrace this concept for me. But the idea is that you have to breathe into the corners of the room. Now, depending on what size the room you have, and depending on the dimensions of the room, most people have a box room, a square room like I have here. And there are, you could argue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. So what I want you to do, and the idea is that you can do this in any space. So if you're about to present in a conference room with a large auditorium or conference room where there's a lot of space, you want to be able to reach not just the back of the room, but all the space. So right in front of you, it's the back, the sides, and the stage, etc. So to do that, what we do is we breathe into before we get on stage, by the way. This is a great opportunity, actually, just before we get to the exercise, if you have time, it's a great tip, if you have time to get into the conference room half an hour before, to get yourself accustomed to the environment, the space, the feeling of the space. Say hello to a couple of people. There might be the events organizer, there might be your manager, your producer. You might speak to the AV team. Hi, how you doing? Great to see you. You don't want to take over, but hi, you're right, good, excellent, thank you. Yeah. Just a few pleasantries. Yeah, hi, I'm speaking today, lovely, wonderful, great. Just thought I'd come in a bit early, find the space, great, thank you. No, I'm okay, thank you. Just coffee would be great, thank you. No, actually, no coffee, water. Still, anyway, whatever you might want to do, this is a perfect opportunity to acclimatize yourself to the environment. So you don't want to be going around the room in a theatrical way, but practice this in your room at the moment. I want you to breathe into the corners of the room. So we're just going to take each corner, take a breath, and really focus the breath. Really imagine the breath coming out, a little bit like some sort of strange sort of alien character, fictional character. So something like may the death, but something like that. So really breathy, and really focus on that laser line into the corners of the room. Each corner of the room. Here we go. Turn around and all the corners, all the space. And then, bit of a cough, it's not good. Imagine that you're then speaking. Can you hear the difference? Imagine that you're speaking and your sound, your voice is filling the whole space of the room. So not just in front of you here, depending on whether you're speaking into a microphone on a Zoom call, or whether you're looking at a lectern and you're looking at notes, not too many notes, or face-to-face, it doesn't really matter. You want to fill the space that you're in. You don't want to overfill it. You just want to fill it with not greed, but a sort of fair amount of presence. So Patsy talks about presence and the right circle of presence, but that's another story and another video. So breathe into the corners of the room. The next thing to do would be to speak 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into each corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And then really listen to your sound of your voice in relation to the acoustics of the room and the distance between you and the corner. So I'm not just speaking here this distance here. I'm really filling this sound here. And if I think about the whole room, I'm not necessarily speaking louder, but my resonance has got larger. I'm really feeling and I'm hearing my sound of my voice. I don't necessarily like the sound of my voice, but none of us do. And I'm really thinking about how can I change, how can I make it really engaging, how can I change the dynamics, the tonality, the resonance, how can I be more engaging to listen to. So that's the first nugget that I want to share with you today. And the second one is authenticity. So let's take a journey into the heart of what makes each speaker truly unforgettable, their authenticity. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that to be taken seriously, one must adopt a persona, wear a mask that fits the mold of what a leader should be. But here's a little secret. The most impactful leaders are the ones that truly leave a mark, those who dare to be unapologetic to themselves. Authenticity in action isn't just about being genuine. It's about embracing and showcasing your unique voice, your quirks, and even your imperfections. It's understanding that your true power lies not in your conformity, but in the unique perspectives and experiences you bring to the table. You are you, and they are they. Imagine stepping onto a stage, not as someone hiding behind a facade, but as the most real version of yourself. You share your stories that resonate, experiences that connect, all while being true to your essence. This authenticity, it does more than just set you apart. It creates a magnetism, a gravitational pull that captivates your audience. They see you not just as a speaker, but as a human being that they can relate to, trust, and follow. But how do you tap into this authenticity? It starts with self-reflection, understanding your values, your passions, and your story. Then it's about having the courage to share this with the world, to speak from a place of vulnerability and strength. It's a balancing act, but when done right, authenticity in action becomes your powerful tool. When you speak from a place of genuine authenticity, you give others permission to do the same. It breaks down barriers, fosters deep connections, and creates a space where true engagement and transformation can occur. It's not just about being heard, it's about being felt, understood, and remembered. My third and last sort of trigger, really, that helped me realize how I can help people even more deeply with their communication skills was engaging with more people, engaging with larger groups of people beyond the words, beyond the information, the data that's behind you or indeed in front of you. Think about walking into a meeting or starting a presentation, feeling super confident because you know your voice will grab and keep everyone's attention. Your voice is more than just a way to talk. It's a powerful tool that can really connect with people and get your message across. The key is learning how to manipulate the muscles in your larynx. There are around 70 muscles in this area here. We can manipulate them to change the tone and character of our voice. So if we want to sound empathic, we want to sound that we're caring, or if we want to sound more authoritative and project, then we can do it here. If we want to sound a little bit different than other people, we want to sound a little bit different maybe, or we want to get rid of that sound and make it more in the chest sound here and sound maybe like a vicar or a Radio 4 if you're in the UK, Radio 4 presenter. Something like that we can change here, and I can show you how to do that. So imagine being able to do that and to make your voice sound just right to get people to listen to you. Not just hearing the words you say, but really listening. This can help you big time, especially if you find it hard to be heard in meetings, or if you worry that people don't take you seriously enough, or if you just sometimes feel out of place. I'm here to help you with this. We'll work on some easy exercises and tips to control your voice better, making sure that you can make it sound the way you want, when you want. We'll focus on how you can use your voice to make a real impact every time you speak. Let's get started. By improving your voice, you can make a big difference in how people see and hear you. Your voice has the power to make your words count, to make sure you're not just being heard, but remembered. let's make your voice your strongest point.